What is going on, everyone? This is your man King May coming back with y'all right here on the King May YouTube channel. Today we have ourselves an exceptional day here on Marxville. Well, for starters, just to let y'all know, if y'all remember from before on Marxville, we ended up losing our other GMC truck. So for the meantime, we ended up buying this old school GMC here, a little single cab, just to get us by, seeing how that truck is going to be in the shop for quite some time. But aside from that, what we need to get done today is, well, we need to hop in that old Bobcat there, and we need to get into the pens, clean them out, or at least this one here for sure. So what is going to be happening is, well, we have some big plans for the farm. Ended up going through, we got ourselves situated with building plans. Everything is ready to go. But what needs to happen now is we need to move all of our cattle from this barn here into our two other pens. We got one down there, as you all know, and we have the pasture in the back. We don't need to worry about anything right now. Our cattle are younger. We're not quite milking cattle yet, so we don't have to worry about milking them. They'll be okay. They'll be okay. We just got to make sure we get them fed, get them into these other pens. So for right now, we're going to go ahead. We're going to do that because today is demo day, guys. Today, we're going to be ripping down this older barn here. I do like it. I really enjoy the layout. I enjoy the setup. I do like our freestyle barn over here as well. But what we're going to do is we're going to update and we're going to get ourselves a different barn setup, different silo setup to come with it. And well, from the sounds of it, the builders are ready to go and they're going to be getting after it pretty hard. So we're gonna hop in the old Bobcat. We're gonna get it over by the gate here. As we're driving the Bobcat around, the only other thing that we need to work on today later on is we're gonna be harvesting some corn yet. We do have a bit of that to do here as well, but at least for now, we're gonna be helping out the builders for most of today. We'll get after the corn later on here once things kind of dry up a little bit. As we're opening the gate, I do want to just remind you all, if you do enjoy today's video, please make sure you go ahead and smash that thumbs up button for me. I would greatly appreciate it. And of course, if you have not yet already, make sure you smash that subscribe button as well. I would greatly appreciate it. It helps me out, helps the channel out for building the King May community here on YouTube. So we're gonna go ahead, we'll drop the bucket down on the old Bobcat. We're gonna shut her down for right now. Well, we better close that gate there. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna grab probably the 7810. We got our John Deere small square baler, which, yes, if you all paid attention, we ended up getting rid of the New Holland and upgraded ourselves to a John Deere 348 small square baler. But hopping in here in the old 7810, I had her out and about this morning, so she's good and warmed up. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna back the new baler up, seeing how we need to move everything out of these barns and away from the area. Now, the next thing that's gonna be going as well is going to be this silage pit, y'all. I don't have any plans for it, as I do prefer to use harvest stores. And really, I don't like stuff sitting outside, even though, well, I don't want to talk about it. Anyways, we're going to go ahead. We're going to back up the John Deere 348 baler. We're going to get parked in the pit, and pretty much everything that's in those barns is going to go over here as well. There we go. Got her disconnected. What I'm hoping to do once we do remove this pit, though, is get another smaller shed over in this area. As you all know, I did place that one shed down in the back around the other side of the farm there, but it's kind of not accessible, so we may or may not tear that down as well, get it moved over. We're pretty much just gonna go ahead, get it knocked out here this fall before it gets too cold. It is going to take quite a lot of work. It's going to take quite a bit of time, but I'm hoping here in a couple months we can get it all worked out. If we need to finish it in the winter, we will. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to kind of reorganize the farm when it comes to the buildings and getting everything a little more situated the way that we like it here on Marxville. All right, there we go. We got everything moved out of the barn there. It's pretty much all of our hay equipment. So now we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna back up to our H&S manure spreader here. Got that hooked up. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna pull that around and get it backed in here so we can get this pen cleaned out. All right, you know what, now that I got the gate open, I think we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna lead all these cattle down. I don't really like bringing them this way. I think what we're going to do is we're going to use the manure spreader here to kind of make a little barrier. We're going to leave that door open. We do have a fence there. We're going to go ahead. We're going to open this. We better not. Let's just do this door just because down here we have a drop off on that far door. We'll go ahead, we'll open this one here, and we're gonna close this door so that they can't come back out. And leading them down here, we're gonna open this gate and get them down into this pasture land down here. All right, we're all emptied out. Let's get everything closed back up. Get this backed up in here. Shut that down for now. I'm gonna go ahead and get all this manure out of this area, get it cleaned up for the construction guys. We'll go spread this manure real quick. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna pull up. I'll just go ahead and spread this on the cornfield here. We're gonna open up that back slot. Be with you all in a minute. All right, got that spread. Let's go ahead, we'll head back to the farm. Hopefully our semi has arrived with some of the demo equipment that is gonna get used today. Pulling back into the farm now. Looks like some of the equipment has arrived. There's a D6 that they brought, and looks like there's a very nice genie lift. I think that genie lift will actually be very, very nice to have for getting a tin off the top of the roof of the barn there. So we're gonna go ahead, let's pull the 7810 and the manure spreader on through. We're gonna park this over by our coon spreader there. All right, since the crew is here, I am still a little behind. We'll go ahead, hop in the 6410 here. We're gonna pull this rake or get this parked over out of the way as well. And we need to get the skid steer back, get the other attachments for the skid steer out of that shed. Looks like it's officially time to demo this barn. Like I said, pretty much the entire barn, that front pasture area is gonna go. This small shed here is gonna end up going as well. That small harvester back there. And we're most likely going to be removing this manure pit here, the liquid slurry pit. We are definitely going to get rid of the barn in the back as well, some of this fencing, but we'll see. We'll see what can fit. We got to get everything dimensioned, laid out, and get some measurements here as far as the new barn. It is going to be quite a bit longer. We're going to be ripping down this land, getting some pasture area attached to the new barn as well. So it's gonna be definitely a completely new layout, new look here. We'll go ahead, we'll get the straps off the genie. We're gonna help these guys get it off the truck. All right, we got the genie off of there. Now we're gonna go ahead, they said back here we got a harness. There we go, we got our harness on. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna hop back up in the genie. All right, now that we're in, we're gonna make sure we get ourselves hooked up here with our harness on. Safety first, baby. OSHA could be watching at any given time. Now we're gonna go ahead, and I think we're gonna start with the roof. We're gonna start getting down this tin. All right, we got ourselves boomed all the way up here. Is it a bad time to mention I hate heights? I'll catch up with you all here after a minute. All right, we're gonna go ahead, we're booming over now. We're gonna start working on this second shed here, getting the tin off. Yeah, this isn't so bad. This side isn't so bad. All right, we got all the tin off the top here. I think it's time now. Let's go ahead, let's get this boomed back in. We're gonna go ahead and see if we can safely, I hate doing this. It's because it does start rocking. Let's go ahead, back it down a little bit, give us some room. There we go. Now we can scale back over. There we go. All right, we're gonna go ahead, move the genie out of the way. We're gonna hop in the dozer and we're gonna start knocking this barn down, you guys. All right, y'all, there's no going back. Absolutely no going back. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna just I don't know, I think we're just gonna go ahead and take a hit at this, see if we can knock it down. All right, guys, I think I center a little too hard. What happened? You know what? We don't need it. We don't gotta talk about it. We'll fix this. We'll fix this, you guys. It'll be okay. You know, there's some things that we need to finish yet, but the barn is down. The shed is down. Silos down. Everything is completely down and tore out. Yeah, we don't gotta worry about it. It'll be all right. We'll get back after it, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna hop in the combine. We're gonna get out to harvesting here. Hopefully the rebuild of the new barn is gonna go fairly quick here, guys. So hopefully the rebuilding of the farm will go fairly quick. Once we remove the rest of the parts and pieces here, we just got to get them dug up and water tanks removed there. And what happened to my house, guys? I think I like blacked out or something. I don't know. I'm gonna hop in the combine and we'll catch up with y'all in a bit. All right, y'all. So I know it looks bare. Things look weird. We're going to take this with the great excitement that it is, and we are going to kind of rebuild our farm here on Marxville, y'all. But that doesn't take away the fact that we still have a lot of work to do. So as we pull up here with the 8530 in our auger wagon, we're going to go ahead and shut down. We're going to go ahead and hop in the case here and get the combine in this corn. We got the combine warmed up, turned on. We are ripping down the middle of this field here. And like I said, we're going to continue combining here. You guys, I'm excited for this. I'm excited for a new build on Marxville. We might have went a little bit too far, but it's okay. We're going to take it full-fledged here, and I'm excited for what we can kind of redo here on this farm and continue our journey with Marxville, y'all. But anyways, as we're ripping down the field here, we are going to call this one a video, y'all. Thank you so much for watching today. Again, if you enjoyed today's video, please make sure you smash that like button for me. I would greatly appreciate it. And of course, if you haven't yet already, make sure you smash the subscribe button as well. I'd greatly appreciate it. It helps me out, helps out the channel. Anyways, we're going to catch you all on the next one here. Peace!